In 47 BC, Julius Caesar became the ruler of Rome. His right-hand man was Mark Antony. That is, Mark Antony was the most important member of Caesar's group. Mark Antony was a politician and a general. He was a very good general, but unfortunately, he was not a very good politician. In politics, he was not always honest. He also wasted a lot of money that was not really his. On the battlefield, Antony did a much better job. He was sometimes violent, but that was okay in the military. People listened to him because they were afraid of him. But his use of violence in politics led to a state of anarchy in Rome. That is, the residents of Rome became out of control. Caesar was not happy about this state of anarchy.
In 1863, President Lincoln of the United States gave a famous speech called the Gettysburg Address. Gettysburg was a battlefield in Pennsylvania that was used during the U.S. Civil War. After the Battle of Gettysburg, President Lincoln went there to give a speech. When he first arrived, he knew what he wanted to say, but he did not have a speech written. Lincoln went to his room the night before the speech and finished writing. The next day, he gave his speech. It lasted only 2 minutes. Lincoln worried that his speech wasn't very good, especially because it was so short. However, it became famous because it was spoken from the heart.
The Bastille is the name of a famous prison in France. Actually, Bastille is the French word for castle. The Bastille prison is famous because it was involved in the French Revolution. On July 14, 1789, about 1,000 people surrounded the prison. The people wanted the prison officials to surrender the prison. They also wanted to take the guns and ammunition that were inside the prison. Now, even though they were outnumbered at first, the prison officials refused. They began to fight with the attackers. Shots were fired by both sides. Finally, the French officials gave up since there were many more attackers than officials. In the end, the officials surrendered the prison and gave up their weapons.